Hi, this is Matthew Almeida. Yesterday we celebrated 350th birth anniversary of Shiv Jayanti of Shivaji Maharaj with great pomp and joy. Whole of Goa was adorned with pictures, portraits and symbols of Shivaji Maharaj, who is a great example of courage and valor. We have been celebrating Shiv Jayanti all these years, but only from last year we see issues being raked up in the name of Shivaji Maharaj. I personally have become his great fan after reading and knowing about him so much, even demanding a statue of him in my own village. But we all are aware that not everything went well in Goa. The issue that happened in the Areal is still ringing in our ears, and we all are concerned about him. I am here to give you a deeper analysis of this situation and what after results it has had on the Goan society. Let's understand the chronology of events. First of all, the whole issue began in the evening of 18th February 2024, where some unknown people who are not from the Areal brought in a statue of Shivaji Maharaj, while most of the villagers were in the church for Santus Passus, being the first Sunday of Lent. This group had applied for an NOC from Panchayat on 9th of February 2024, and the meeting about it was held on 15th February. The Panchayat had granted no NOC. The property where this statue was to be installed is a private property having around 8 owners in sharing and also a tenant proven by Form 1 and 14. Now, 5 of them had given NOC, whereas the other 3 did not give, including the tenant, thus making the installation of this statue illegal. Now, Minister Subhash Faldesai was present there for the inauguration of this statue on 19th February 2024, after which he was confronted by the villagers. Now let's analyze the event. The question here is, who heckled the minister? Mr. Freddy Travaso was the one who was discussing with the minister, and as you can see in this video, the minister starts moving out from there and the police are surrounding him. From a video from another channel, we get to see that the minister is still there while he's trying to move, but there starts a little chaos. We can see Mr. Freddy raising his hands and trying to move aside. Just watch and listen to this clipping, my dear friends. Suddenly some people will start screaming and shouting, and there's chaos. This old lady in black sari is having a spat with the policeman for hitting her. Ma kita matre, that's what she said. There are some women who ask for water and are saying that someone is fallen. In fact, if you watch this part of the video, you will realize that some people are falling down and probably getting stamped. Who started the chaos? If you look and analyze these videos, it looks as if police themselves started it, or it could be some other miscreant. To get a clear picture as to what happened, I spoke to the people of the Areal. One person recognized Viraj Desai among the supporters of the minister and who was in the team to put the statue as the one who started having verbal spat and pushing people and fueling the violence, because of which the people got infuriated. What is the cause of chaos? Some fanatic people who blindly follow some politicians and do the job of fueling divisions began to comment and say, since Christians don't want Shivaji Maharaj, that is the reason why they are reacting to it. But it's on record that when that minister asked the people whether they wanted the statue of Shivaji Maharaj or not, everyone said, we want the statue, but do it legally. This is illegal what is happening.
पेपर पेपर डेप्युटी कलेक्टर तेच बरोबर चलून गेला आमकां टेम्परेचर कोणा हिंगा शिवाजी महाराजागेली पूण फुर्ती येत म्हणून आमी तेच पूण काय ना प्रॉब्लेम कितें शिवाजी महाराजाचो पुतळो घायल मग प्रॉब्लेम आहा आमी म्हाका एक विचार हांव सरपंच शिवाजी महाराजाचो पुतळो घायल म्हणून तुमकां ऑब्जेक्शन इल्लीगल केला बोला इल्लीगल
Christians, my dear friends, need not be told about how to love Shivaji Maharaj or that we need to honor him. The navy which Shivaji Maharaj built was built with the help of Goan Catholics Rui Letão Vegas and Fernão Letão Vegas from Lotoli and 300 Catholics from Shioli. Shivaji Maharaj had asked them to help him. He was interrupted by Jai Singh, who was a Rajput king, who came to attack Shivaji Maharaj. What was shameful here is this: the minister is asking people to let the statue be installed and then be demolished, as if it would be very easy, isn't? First, like any other hate comment supporters, they will go on crying and saying that their religious sentiments are hurt by demolishing the statue of Shivaji Maharaj itself. In the same way, it happened in Kalangut, where it was illegally installed, and when Panchayat told to remove or shift, there was a huge chaos. Who knows whether the statue in Mapsa was also illegally installed, and since it troubled someone because it came in his way, they may have shifted it and thus got destroyed. But there again, we witnessed a chaotic situation. Would similar situation not occur in San Jose de Areal had not the people blocked these people? It's not about people not loving Shivaji Maharaj. It's about trespassing in someone's property. It's about the politics that is done in the name of Shivaji Maharaj. If a child is not behaving properly, and if the parent happens to correct or even whack a child, this does not mean that they don't love the child, but just that they don't approve of the wrong behavior. It's simple logic why we don't trespass in somebody's private property and build anything religious is because first that person wants to use the property and the religious structure which you are putting. First of all, a person wants to use that property for something and you are blocking it by building a religious structure in somebody else's property. And the way we are religious people in Goa, we don't demolish or destroy any religious structure. So taking advantage of religious symbols or structures to grab on somebody's property is not correct. But here's the thing: would Shivaji Maharaj himself be happy that in his name such divisions are happening? He who respected women so much, on his birth anniversary, women were lathi charged for standing up for truth and justice, the values which he himself practiced. And he who respected other religions and others' religious freedom, on his day, he was being used to divide people on the basis of religion. Would he be happy to see this? My dear friends, if you watch the national news about these Sangatans like Bajrang Dal, then it will be very clear to us wherever they have gone, they have created chaos and violence. And the fact is, they are the ones who started, but then they will blame it on somebody else. There were other places like Betul Fort where Shivaji Jayanti was celebrated, but it was done in a peaceful, orderly way. People, in fact, said, please maintain order, let's not spoil the name of Maharaj. In Bastora village, there is a seminary of the missionaries of St. Francis de Sales. Some Hindu youngsters asked the priest if they could put a statue of Shivaji Maharaj on the compound wall. The priest readily allowed them. Till today, there is no chaos and no disturbance, and these boys have not done anything illegal. This is the way it should be, right? However, it looks like many Desais and Savants are trying to tell us how to love Shivaji Maharaj, when in fact these were the actual enemies of Shivaji Maharaj, and he wanted to get rid of them. Is this the reason why they are trying to prove that they love Maharaj so much that they are ready to kill and destroy others? Are they so afraid of people that they will come to know the truth and push them out? In the book Savants of Badi by H.M. Kamath, this relation is clearly mentioned. Now, yesterday, Dr. Pramod Sawant, our Chief Minister, claimed that Portuguese stopped demolition of temples after Shivaji Maharaj had come in contact with them and signed a deal. Thus, Shivaji Maharaj had helped to build the Saptakoteshwar temple in Narve and Bicholi. First of all, my dear friends, Shivaji Maharaj did not enter Goa due to Portuguese, but because of the Desais and Savants who looted the Dutch treasury in Shivaji's custody and came to Goa. The pact which he signed with the Portuguese was not about stopping demolition of temples, but not to protect his enemies. If there is any such pact signed by Shivaji Maharaj with the Portuguese to stop demolition of temples, then the archive department should come and produce it and show it in public. And if there is no such pact which clearly mentions that Shivaji Maharaj asked the Portuguese to stop demolition of temples, please stop misguiding people. So he did not wanted the Portuguese to protect his enemies, otherwise he would attack them. And that is what the agreement was. And that the Portuguese would not attack his territories. If Shivaji could tell the Portuguese to stop demolishing of temples, then why not did he tell them to leave Goa and go? Why not tell them to stop Inquisition, which many people are considering as genocide? Why not rebuild the temple on the same place at Diwar where the old ruins of the temple are still existing as they say it? Whereas George Mark Morris, in his book A History of Christianity in India, writes that Alphonse the Albuquerque was given a temple site which was in ruins to build a church. Now, talking about Diwar Island, my dear friends, I remember Bishop Mateus Crasto, who was the first one to raise the flag against the Portuguese, even before Shivaji was born. Why are we not putting statue of him in Diwar Island? Therefore, misquoting history and using it for election purpose to do politics is wrong. Bringing Shivaji Maharaj in between and doing politics in his name and dividing and polarizing the Goan society is wrong. Proper education and information is very, very important, and this is the only way we can maintain communal harmony in Goa. Today, a lot of youngsters are getting brainwashed by these people and they are reading any nonsense, they are telling them any nonsense. I wonder how many of these youngsters who will come and comment on my videos and tell that I am talking rubbish have actually read one or two books, well researched books, well referred books. So, my dear friends, let's do it peacefully. I want to tell the people of San Jose de Areal, let's get the statue removed, but let us remember it's a statue of a national icon. Let's remove it respectfully. Let us fulfill all the legal provisions or all the legal things that we have to do and then put the statue, because we have to know whether somebody who owns this property wants to use it for something. We just can't come and dump something there. That's all for today. Thank you.